Hey everyone, welcome to the very first edition of Poolside Chats, where I'm going to sit down by the pool, lounge and hang out and get to know people that work here, people that live here, so we can all experience the Bowman Point lifestyle together. For the first edition of Poolside Chats, I'm hanging out with Shelly, who's our community director. All right, so Shelly, tell me how you got here, what brought you here, what do you love about Bowman Point?
Well, a little over 4 years ago, I opened the Point Brody Creek across the street, our sister property for Keith Richardson. Absolutely loved everything that came along with new construction and the details. So, came to Bowman Point, here I am. Opened this property in September. Absolutely love it. It's fabulous. It's a happy place to work. Incredible team here.
So what makes you proudest to work at Bowman Point?
What makes me really proud, not only to work at Bowman Point, but to come work for Richardson Properties, was the detail and the mindset that is put into the apartment communities that Keith builds. Very detail oriented. Quality is over the top here of the apartments. Everything from hand picking the tile that goes in the apartments and to the features in the amenities, just making sure that you're thinking in the mindset of what a resident would want in their home, and just seeing the residents come and be neighbors, and it's a sense of community, and that's makes me really proud. It's my proudest moments for sure, and getting to intermingle with the residents after a day at work too.
All right, so the pool is now officially open. Shelly, what may residents not know about the pool?
Well, our pool is very unique. We have the 10-foot cascading water features over our cabana areas, which are really nice. We also have our waterfall with the fire trough that you can see in the evening time.
Yeah.
Our pool at night is an LED light show like no
So
other.
pretty.
It is
So
absolutely gorgeous, and a lot of people compare it to the resorts in Vegas. They feel like they're in Vegas when they're out by the pool. We do have our gigantic palm trees, and so we're bringing a little bit of the California vibe to the pool as well, which is really nice. Now our pool is about 300,000 gallons.
Crazy.
Right, yes. And just to compare that, I did the research. Wildwood Country, our local water park, their wave pool is 500,000 gallons,
And it's huge.
and it's huge.
You wouldn't think it's that close.
I know. We have the largest privately owned pool in Arkansas.
Wow.
And we also have the campfire pits that you can enjoy in the evening, make s'mores and relax and just enjoy the nighttime as well. Nighttime here is probably one of my favorite features.
Especially when the
because of
sun's setting.
the lights, the
So
fire
pretty.
trough, the fire bowls, and just the sound of the water is so relaxing, especially after a long day at work. So it's a very cool place to come to for sure.
All right, so while the pool is very fun, it's very pretty, I know that there's some rules that we need to abide by, Shelly, so tell us what we
Oh
need to know.
yes. Rules. So we have our pool passes in effect, and the reason we put this in place is so we can monitor and make sure our residents and their guests can enjoy the pool area. So it's very important that they wear these at all times. We have concierge; they'll come by and do pool checks, and I just ask you respect them when you're here and show them your pool pass, and you can have 2 guests with each pool pass.
Okay.
So that is one of the pool rules, and if you don't have it, you will have to go retrieve it, unfortunately. But we have to be consistent and do that for everyone, and there is no exceptions to the rules on that. Another thing, no one wants our pool to close, right?
No,
Exactly. So we ask no glass at the pool.
no glass.
That is really, really, really important, especially as much water as it takes to fill the pool. Because once you get glass in the pool, you are required to drain the pool,
Oh, wow.
remove all the glass particles. And if you could only imagine how long that would take and how long we would have to have the pool closed,
300,000 gallons.
it is very extensive, and a lot of people don't realize that. So we do appreciate if you don't use glass at the pool area In fact, it's prohibited. And also the grill. We have the grills by the pool. So we just ask that you have plasticware. I don't know if any of you know about the silicone cups. Bring these. Very inexpensive alternative option to glass.
I've never even seen those. Where
I
do you
know.
get those?
I got these off Amazon, and I got a 4-pack of them for $12. And you know what's really cool? They fold up, and you can fit them in your beach bag, your back pocket.
Yeah.
Very convenient. So, grab a couple of these and come and enjoy the pool versus the glass at the pool for sure.
So can you have cans or plastic bottles?
We welcome cans, plastic bottles, anything like that. I think everyone's coming now where they know glass is prohibited when you go to the beach even, or
Right.
when you come to a pool, cans are required. And so I don't know if you even see, like, they have canned wine now too.
I have not seen
Yes,
that. That's
they
amazing.
have canned wine now. Flip Flop sells canned wine. And also Boda Box sells some miniature boxes of wine. So again, a great alternative. So no glass, that's for your protection, well as ours. Rules are put in place not to hinder your enjoyment, but to help the enjoyment.
Okay, so summer's coming up. I'm really excited. I
Yes,
know you're
me
really
too.
excited. So what's going to happen here this summer?
We have events planned throughout the entire summer,
Yes.
all the way through August. And we're so excited. We also have our pool party coming up June 10th. We're
Yes,
having a fabulous
yes.
glow party. We've got a big band coming to play, the Bud Jones Band. If you don't know him, he plays at several venues around Little Rock. Party's really good. We will also have our National Night Out. Now that will be August, and we'll be grilling hot dogs, and we'll have some law enforcement here in the fire department. We also have Brunch and Mimosas, July the 9th. We're going to actually have that.
I love brunch.
Me too. It's my favorite meal. So we'll have bagels, muffins, and all that kind of good stuff coming up. Wine tasting scheduled. My favorite event, though, that's fixed to take place is our digital scavenger hunt.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's going to be the first weekend of June. And so the residents
Okay.
are going to participate
Hello.
in a digital scavenger hunt. They've got 15 things that they have to do
Uh-oh.
around the community. So it's going to be really fun to see what they come up with. I can't wait. You'll have to keep a view on our Facebook page to see what our residents do and the pictures they take for the digital scavenger hunt, because I'm sure it's going to be fun and exciting.
I'm
at
excited
the
to
same
see their
time.
perspective about what it's really like to live here.
Yes, I think that'll be great.
So now that we know what's going on this summer, hanging out by the pool, all the great events that are coming up, is there anything else in Little Rock that you would recommend for residents to do if they're not from here?
Wow, there are so many things to do here in Little Rock. And one of the favorite that I love is the farmers market on Saturday mornings at the downtown River Market. We have the local farmers come in with fresh produce, and there's also crafts down there. Love the farmers market. We also have River Fest coming up June
Right.
3rd and 4th with
gonna
a
be huge.
fabulous music lineup this year, which is going to be downtown. And then movies in the park. We put a link on our Facebook page. So go to our Facebook page, look at the lineup for movies in the park. Great lineup this year.
Yeah. Every Wednesday.
yeah.
Super chill.
Take a blanket, your picnic cooler, the family go, relax. It's no charge to even go
So
to this.
free.
And just kind of get out and enjoy Little Rock. But that's a lot of the things around Little Rock. So the outlets, Little Rock's close by, 7 minutes from here. Shopping, the promenade at Chenal, about 10 minutes. So there's so much to do while you live at Bowman Point that's nearby here, just to get out and enjoy the Little Rock scene for sure.
Awesome. Well, I'm so excited for summer.
Yay!
Thanks, Shelly.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching the very first edition of Poolside Chats. If you know someone that I should talk to next, leave their name in the comments. I would love to hang out with them, meet them, get to know them. That's what Bowman Point Living is all about. Now, we would love to see your pictures this summer, poolside, anywhere here at Bowman Point. So when you're on Facebook, when you're on Instagram, use the hashtag Bowman Point Living. We would love to see what you're up to this summer. Bye.